So welcome back to my channel. Today I'm taking you to BathTub Reef Park and to the House of Refuge Museum. Down below in our description, we also have included our 360 virtual tour links so that you can find the exact location where we are on Google Street Views. So make sure you stay tuned for all the good stuff to come. So along the way to BathTub Reef, you can actually see the intercoastal in certain spots. And up ahead, you'll get a sneak peek of BathTub Reef right about there. This is such a beautiful area to drive through. It kind of reminds me of Sanibel Island, where when you're traveling through the island, it looks just like this. You feel like you're really far away on vacation, when in reality, you're right here in Florida. And in this area, you will see that there is plenty of free parking. So guess where we are today? We're at BathTub Reef Beach. And it is one of the popular spots in Stuart, Florida. And I can see why. It's so popular, as a matter of fact, that Channel 25 News got here before us just in order to take some beautiful pictures to share with the public later on tonight. This is one of the coolest beaches that just reopened June 1st because they had a re-nourishment project going on where they pump in tons of sand and try to reestablish the reef system and what have you. So they have really worked super hard on this beautiful beach. So there's a lot of little fun facts on this and I don't want to miss any of them, so I'm going to refer to my notes. The first thing is that Martin County Ocean Rescue is on duty here from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And during that time, no dogs are allowed. You can bring your dogs on this beach as long as they have a leash after 5 p.m. and they're on a leash to where they can be properly restrained. Also, this beach, because of the reef system, as you can see behind me, it's very close to shore. So the reef system is home to more than 500 marine creatures, including endangered sea turtles. The reef system is actually created by sea worms, and the cool thing is that these worms actually cement the sand grains together, and they actually create a little network of little tubes all over, and then all these tubes eventually become colonies, and then the colonies in turn becomes the reef. So there is all kinds of beautiful ocean life along the whole reef that you can actually just snorkel out to or swim out to check it out. It is really cool. And with these different colonies that I explained to you, when the waves break in the summertime, it actually creates a bathtub effect, hence the name BathTub Reef Beach. So isn't that a cool fun fact? I thought so. Anyways, the other thing that I thought was good too was that they do have bathrooms. They also have an outdoor shower. And if you just look out at the beautiful colors of the water, it's amazing. And there's constant waves. So I think this beach is, so far, one of my favorites in Stuart because of the versatility that it has, as well as the different options that you have available to you. Some kids have come to BathTub Reef Beach in order to see their very first fish underneath the water. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I think this is a nice place to come, especially for families. It's a little something for everyone. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you got enough information to make you want to come. So I want to show you this cute hidden spot, and it's really across the street from BathTub Reef Beach. Actually, as you can see behind the sign here, you see the restrooms over there. It's kind of like directly across from that. Come on with me and I'll show you. So right here, there is a bridge of sorts, but it's actually a boardwalk. And as you walk through the boardwalk, it is nestled in amongst all these beautiful mangrove trees. And what's nice is that they have an area where you can launch your kayaks, paddleboards. You can even fish from the dock or even go wade fishing for those of you that are brave enough to do that. But right here, you can come and check it out. Look at this family here. He came and picked up his family member in order to take off on their jet ski. So you can do that as well. It's nice to even come here and just have a nice cup of coffee and maybe watch the sunrise or sunset. But it is a beautiful spot to check out. And for you that are fishermen, I think Clem has included a couple of fish pictures that he saw while he was filming here. So stay tuned for that to come. And there you go. There's our first picture of a snook. You can barely see him, but he's there. And look at these mangroves. They're just sitting in the water. But that's how mangroves are. They don't need dirt. They just bend their root system right down into the water. And here's our other fish, the barracuda. The House of Refuge, Gilbert's Bar, is Martin County's oldest building and has been listed on the National Register of Historic Places since 1974. In 1870, Sumner Kimball, who was the superintendent of the life-saving service, came up with a plan to rescue shipwreck survivors and then return them to civilization. These places were staffed with a lone keeper and his family, and their job was to patrol the beaches, gather up the shipwreck survivors, nurse them back to health, and then return them to civilization. In 1956, the House of Refuge became a museum, and in addition to being a museum, it also was established as a refuge for sea turtles. It's also a great venue. It's unique, one-of-a-kind location, and it's perfect for weddings, parties, corporate events. It has a large, spacious patio that can be tented and seats up to 120 guests. It is really worth taking a tour.